That's a really nice picture. Please, rewrite the entire script. Chapter 45, telephone game. Well then, guess it was shit. Just as rehearsals were getting on track for the stage play adaptation of this super popular manga, the mangaka visits the set with a sudden request. All of it? There's no way. You already gave the script your approval and we've started rehearsals. There are only 20 days until the premiere. But I've told you to fix this more than once. They told me that they told me that I'd like it when I see the script actually performed, and I said I'll approve if that's the case. But that's not the case here, so I'm not approving it. Got it? Okay, these pauses are so weird. You didn't need the period here. Sensei, please first allow me to apologize for writing a script that did not meet your expectations. I'll revise it as much as possible at this stage. However, in our many previous correspondences, I did my utmost to respect your wishes. How would you like me to revise it from here? So you're the person who wrote this script. I believe I've already explained what I'd like amended before. Clearly you didn't understand. How would I like you to revise them? Have you actually read Tokyo Blade? Of course I read it. As a reader, I wrote the script in a way that draws out its best parts. After reading it, you still wrote this thing? Damn! Looking through your script, all I see are the characters saying or doing things that are out of character. I don't particularly mind that you changed the plot, but how rude do you have to be to change the characters as well? You turned my babies into idiots. Damn! But considering the nature of stage plays, no. If you identify the parts that need corrections, I'll do my best to. I said everything. You can't fix this by changing a few parts. I thought you were just ignoring my request, but it seems like you simply didn't understand them. You say you wrote this thing even after reading my manga? So you have no talent as a writer. Sensei, Abiko, come with me for a moment. What a savage. Did she just flip out at him? Well, today's rehearsal is finished. I'm going home. You frequently hear stories about the original author and the scriptwriter having arguments while working on an adaptation. The process for writing a script first starts with meeting the producer and director to write the first draft. Then they go through several revisions to produce subsequent drafts. Once it's nearly finished, it gets sent to the author for approval. Abiko probably had issues with the drafts he saw. Huh? What the fuck is this? Are you shitting me? And angrily replied with what she wanted fixed. But between the mangaka and the scriptwriter, there are a lot of mediating higher-ups. The script revision process is practically a game of telephone. What the fuck? Original author, assistant editor, IP manager. Oh my goodness. Scriptwriter, manager. Oh, no wonder so many adaptations go to shit. Abiko tends to rely more on intuition than logic. It's possible her editor didn't understand her intentions. This is an important scene, but it's totally lacking emotion, totally lacking. Having them just pour their heart out on the roadside is so trashy. They come off as a bunch of drama queens. Do something about this part. And this part too, totally lacking. Abiko can't stop talking when it comes to manga. Organizing this into a proper response is a pain, editor. We can't send this angry response to our partners. Let me try to tone it down a notch. IP manager. The manga side doesn't understand a thing about stage plays. With these changes, we need a totally new set. Our schedule won't allow for that. Also, make sure the protagonist's stage time doesn't decrease. We'll send something like that over to Gao, producer. Apparently, the mangaka wants you to make them express their emotions more dramatically. Scriptwriter's manager. So should we add more to this part? I thought it had have more important. What the? I thought it have more impact with fewer lines, but if the manga says so, then that's that. It got even trashier. Is this scriptwriter a hack? It's about time for the actors to start rehearsals, so the production side would like it if we can go ahead with this script for the time being. You'll come around when you see it for yourself. That's what the production is saying as well. When I see the real thing, will it actually be good? If that's the case, then I guess it's fine. There is no creator who tries to make the works they're responsible for worse. Since they all work to do the best job they can, sometimes conflicts arise. And due to the mediators who can't properly relay these intentions, or for various other reasons, there are mangaka and scriptwriters arguing somewhere even today. Abiko's anger didn't arise out of nowhere today. It's something that has been building up as a result of her complaints being ignored. Honestly, I don't think the scriptwriter is suited to adapt my work. Here, look at this change. She's supposed to be wise, but now she looks like a fool. There's no style. The corrections were all wrong. I don't think he even understands entertainment. At this point, just let me rewrite the entire script. Hold up, that's a bit. Just think about your editor. Give me a break. I've made up my mind. I learned how to scrap this whole play. Damn! Sensei, if you do that, then I'll have to pay a few $100,000 for breaking the contract, right? That's fine. I'll pay out of pocket. I got the money. You can't just do that. The company will have to pay for it. Then pay it. Doesn't matter to me. Dang! Abiko Sensei has made her views known. Isn't there some way to accommodate her? Well, considering the scriptwriter, I don't need a fee for the script, nor do I need any credit. You can just let the scriptwriter have the credit and the pay. But I don't want him involved anymore. Savage. She's so childish. She's so childish. There are lots of manga with poor social skills and obsessive personalities. Of course, Abiko is an extreme case. If you'll excuse me for speaking my mind, are you really going to let them write you off like that? I have no choice. The scriptwriter is much lower in the food chain than you guys think. The higher-ups can have me fired with a single word. This sort of thing is actually quite common. You try your hardest to write something good, but it's a bit different from what the author imagined. They'll hate it. If it's boring, the fans will treat you like a war criminal. If it's interesting, then all the credit will go to the original work. You'll also need to squeeze in the producer's interest and deal with pressure from major agencies to give their actors more attention. Despite all that, you need to produce an internally consistent final product. Working on adaptations is truly a hellish job. Unfortunately, that's how it is. I don't mind being fired, but could you remove my name from the credits? If Abiko is rewriting the script, I don't really want to present it as my work. I have my pride too. We've already publicly announced the staff and the cost to reprint the posters and pamphlets. I don't think you took the script in the wrong direction. You should be proud of what you wrote. Please just think of this as a freak accident and let it go. Alright, I understand. I don't mind if you leave the credits as is. Just treat me to a meal next time. I'm really sorry about this. I'll treat you to whatever you want. I've been following the manga regularly since the first chapter. I even adjusted the schedules for my other jobs to take this one. I put my heart and soul into writing a great script for this play. I was responding to the revision requests immediately at all hours, even when they were ridiculous. I racked my brain until I got a headache. I gave up sleep to meet the deadlines. I tried to give it my all. You have no talent as a writer, damn it. For whose sake do we create entertainment?